What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay. This is Batman Beyond 644 Goes Month, and I have two special guests. We have a little change of plans, but you know what? Hey, three is better than two, so let's do it. We have Jay MGTOW and old school Tony Carter. Old school Tony Carter, I'm gonna start with you first, brother. Welcome to the stream, man. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man, I'm just pretty much, man, old school Tony Carter, aka the rock and roll gangster, man. Just a simple MGTOW, laid back, Sigma, introverted male, man. You know what I mean? That's a hint of black pill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing special, man. Just a regular guy, born and raised in Flint, Michigan. Came up from the hood and the trailer park, so I got the best of both worlds though. So I know from shit from the hood and shit from the trailer park. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's about it for now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special
Nice,
though.
man. Nice. Hey, Jay, you've been on here before. You wanna, give your intro, bro?
Yeah, Jay Big Time, man. Giving the honor, it's pretty much a shithole. And basically, I'm, introverted, don't really go to the clubs, antisocial. And a little of both pills, purple pill, black pill, little of both. But I'm mostly red pill. But that's about it. I ain't really nothing really special.
Facts, man. Facts. I guess happy 4th of July, Independence Day, or whatever, whatever people call it.
Yeah,
You know,
you ain't really
yeah,
free. This country really free until women take the power away. You got to take the power away, from within.
yeah, you're right. So, so let's get this started. So Tony, um,
Yes, sir.
what led you to the red pill and also living a, MGTOW lifestyle? What led you to those events? If you don't mind telling people.
Well, believe it or not, man, I was a red pill for like a long time, like red pill aware. You know what I mean? I had my blue pill moments. You know what I'm saying? I had my blue pill moments, of course, coming up and stuff, and dealing with women or girls rather, and through my adolescent years and prepubescent years, and I start seeing things, and I'm like, man, this ain't right. This ain't right. So I was always red pill aware. I just didn't know that it was like a movement or a ideology, basically. You know what I'm saying? To roughly like 2011, 2012 ish. That's when I really like, call myself a red pill. You know what I'm saying? Then I came to the MGTOW community around 2017. Now I knew of the MGTOW community around 2012, but I did a video on my old channel on my channel rather. It's called I'm Going MGTOW because I got tired, I got frustrated with the females. I got tired of doing blue pill, purple pill shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it repeats and it repeats and it repeats and it repeats over and over and over again. So I said, God damn it, I'm done. I'm going MGTOW. I'm going my own damn way. I respect these guys. Now I see. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I was always a Sigma introvert. You know what I'm saying? I always did what I wanted to do within reason. You know what I'm saying? And I pretty much like stayed to myself. So it all made sense. It was like full circle to me.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And everyone has a different personality. You're basically that guy. You're just aware of your surroundings. You're just like that tiger in the jungle, man. You're just by yourself. You just keep a lookout on what's going on, and you're just like this. You don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. Just that simple. Like me, don't like me, I don't
Exactly.
give a fuck. If you have a problem with me, then what's up. We can talk about it. Man to man. You know what I'm saying? And you're straight up. So old school Tony Carter, brother. And I'm gonna get to you, Jay, next. So what wisdom do you? And we're gonna talk about the old school Tony Carter. You probably heard about the black chick saying that no men are approaching women anymore. We'll get to that later. But what wisdom do you
Oh
have for
yeah.
young men out there growing up, coming, through high school, through college, what wisdom do you have for these brothers? And I'm actually the same thing, Jay, after old school Tony Carter answers.
I'm gonna say this, man. Put yourselves first. Any of y'all young cats, man, put yourselves first, man. Fuck all that. Oh man, you being selfish. Oh man, you supposed to look after others and this and that. No, if they're not like-minded, man, put yourself first. Leave these hoes alone. If you want to deal with these bitches, bro, deal with them on your own time. Give them chicks. Don't even give them chicks like 50% of your time. Hell, don't even give them 20%. Get them hoes like 5% of your time if you decide to deal with them. And just, do what you do with them and keep on pushing. Invest, invest, invest. Get some stocks. You know what I'm saying? Have a good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. Stop being a bitch. Don't argue and fuss and debate all the time, man. Stand your ground. Be solid, 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, man. That's the game of life right there. The keys of life.
And real quick before we go to you, Jay, and one thing I noticed about you, old school Tony Carter, you're that guy. You do things in silence. You don't brag about it. You just do what you do in silence. And that's it. You know what I mean? So Jay, what advice do you have for young men out here? Because I'm 26 years old. Jay, what advice do you have for young men coming up today? Because unfortunately, they're going to go through. I mean, for our age group, because old school Tony Carter, he's like 10 plus years older than us. So he's been through the bullshit. He sees how women were totally different from back in his day. And I'm going to ask him about it. So Jay, what advice do you give to young men today coming up in high school, going to college?
You got to stop listening to people. You got to stop just worrying what people think about you before you do something during the organization. And you just got to stop worrying about women. You got to stop giving a fuck. See, a lot of guys trying to still figure out, how do I stop giving a fuck? It's easy. You can count on how many times a female or any person will do anything for you or try to, look out for you. That's kind of just down to zero. Nobody will ever look out for you and put effort into you putting in for them. So you have to look out for yourself, and you have to really realize is you have to stop giving a fuck about female. You got to become basically like kind of jaded a little bit. You got to become like a statue, basically. You got to have that tough alligator skin to just deal with a whole bunch of fuckery this world got to offer to you.
Where did Tony go? Oh, there he is.
He popped back up.
Tony, you good? Tony, are you there? We'll just see how he goes. Hello, are you there? Tony, are you there? Yeah, he's having some issues. So yeah, Jay, you're right, man. You got to stop giving a crap about what people say about you, because we live in a society of pressure. Tony, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, go ahead. What happened? Yeah, you gotta get some Wi-Fi, man. So we're gonna kind of continue. So yeah, Jay, you're right, man. You just can't, care what people say anymore. We gotta, handle our business, and it's just crazy. We live in a society where it's all about peer pressure. Society wants you. They have their own standard of what they want a man to be. They want a man to be a simp. They want a man to be the sacrificial guy. They want the man to just give everything up, for a female, and she may not even love the dude at all. So what do you think about that?
Well, it's just for the simple fact that when men are dealt the cards they dealt with, they try anything to look for a female's love. That's cool, but you're going to suffer some traumatic experience. Yeah, you could try to figure out like why these women mean and all that. Yeah, you could try to do your research, but you wouldn't get too far. It's still to this day, guys are figuring out like, man, why is this girl so got such a bad attitude? It's just a psychological imprint. It's a psychological bleeding, like basically a cycle. Her mother was an asshole. Her dad was crazy. So it's trickled down to her now. So the hatred don't stop. People trying to figure out like what's with this hatred, for men, black men across the globe. What's with this hatred? It's a cycle, and you can't really stop the cycle you know until men just stop fucking with hoes like this.
Yeah, man, it's getting to a lot of point, and I'm definitely gonna ask Tony when he comes back, which he is coming back, y'all. He's just having some technical difficulties, but he will come back. Because I definitely want to ask Tony and you, Jay, because y'all lost some friends over females, and he's back right now. Tony, are you good?
Hello?
Hello? Tony, can you hear us? Damn. I don't know what's going on. So Jay, you lost a lot of friends due to the peer pressures of trying to impress women
Yeah,
and all that.
absolutely, man. Because like I said, they wanted to simp. They wanted to basically just settle down with a female because they feel like that's the right thing to do. Now that's cool. We need a place to stay. Some of them grew up. But I'd rather be homeless if I hear angry bitch talk shit to me. I just got so much pride. I'd rather just be assed out broke if I go live with a mean, crazy bitch. Control
Pride is not even a bad thing.
Yep.
Hello?
Tony, are you there?
Yes, you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, the piggyback. Sorry for that though, guys. Though my damn headphones and shit. I'm good. I'm good though. But yeah, like not to cut you off though, but I think that pride is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got too much pride and foolish pride and all that. No, pride's a good thing because you take pride in being a man, right? You take pride in being financially free, right? You take pride in your own hobbies, right? You know what I'm saying? Pride is not a bad thing, man. I always wanted to say that, though. Unless if it's like, getting fried and shit, but we ain't counting that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. So what was the first question I asked Tony? I think you answered already. Yeah, so Tony, and I want to ask you this, Jay, old school Tony, you lost a lot of friends due to the peer pressure of trying to get all the females and try to live a lifestyle that put them in harm's way. Tony, because you were born in like the '80s, if I'm correct.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
do you want to let everybody? Yeah. So do you want to share your experience? The people that that you lost because they wanted to game bang, they wanted to live a certain lifestyle to impress the females. Do you have anything to share on that? And you too, Jay, after old school Tony's done.
Yeah, as far as like I didn't seen guys, didn't get jumped, I'm still due to like, trying to impress females. I didn't see guys get shot, you know what I'm saying? Committing suicide, you know what I mean? I had to literally like, stop a guy from committing suicide in Job Corps.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
I know
like
both of you guys. Yeah, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead. Like I was like, well, I was saying I had to stop a guy from, committing suicide in Job Corps. You know what I'm saying? I spoke about this before. When you 18 and you seeing shit like this at a early tender age, man, it fucks with you though. You know what I'm saying? It fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Like. Then I didn't lost friends, as far as like, once you start to acquire the knowledge of the pill, right? And you live in this MGTOW lifestyle and shit, you know what I mean? You gonna have people trying to challenge you for talk about you, trying to play you like you a joke or whatever. And then when you realize that you don't need them, you just cut them off. And then you might have to tee off with them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's being red pill, you can put yourself in, it's in danger because people ain't used to to men, thinking men, men doing thing, going their own way. They're not used to it.
Yeah, facts, man. You're so right, man. When you do take the red pill, and when you do go mix out, people will look at you differently. Shit, people look at me differently all the time. It was like, what's his deal? And the reason why is, and I made videos on this on my old channel, is due to the conditioning. When you're conditioned to live a certain lifestyle, you're so used to it. So it's like normal for you. You know what I mean? Just like playing basketball. You're working on your jump shot. The more jump shots that you practice, it'll be second nature to you. So, changing your jump shot is it'll be kind of weird. You know what I mean? So it's like when you tell a guy like, hey man, put yourself first, don't put a woman first. He's like, what? They think that's weird because they've been conditioned to, always put a woman first before themselves. You know what I mean? And Tony, you're right, man. You got to cut people off. When you take that red pill, you got to cut people off, man, because the lifestyle is just not for everybody, man. And most people will not comprehend it. And even if they do understand it, they just won't, man, because they're comfortable living in fantasy. You know what I mean? Jay, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just all goes back to show you that guys are so sexually addicted. Like when you can't control your addiction of vagina, you do anything to get it. It's like crack. A crackhead would do anything to get his crack, to get his fix. If a guy can't get his fix with a female, oh yes, he'll marry one, he'll settle down on one, he'll do all these things to get that warm, wet hug. He'll do anything. I was like that once, but I had to break my addiction. But other guys, their addiction would never be broken. They'll kill you. They will kill me and you just to get that female satisfaction, And they don't like us talking about that shit because it's the truth. Dating coach ain't gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, guys will do anything to get that wet hole. And they ask themselves, is it really worth it? In their mind, they think it's worth it. But in my mind, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth wasting all your time, your energy for a girl that smoke Newports and wear weed. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's tiring. It's very tiring, man.
Hell yeah.
It's like a continuous effort to please. It's a continuous effort. It's a never-ending cycle, man. Repeating, though. You're just gonna burn yourself out, right? Raise your blood pressure. It's unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about self-preservation and peace and a peace of mind. Like I don't give a damn how much money you got, man. If you don't have a peace of mind, you pretty much, SOL, look at little loading, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, and Jay, I'm so glad you mentioned dating coaches. And old school Tony, I want to start with you on this. What do you think about these dating coaches? Because I'm gonna give my 2 cents, right? They do make some good red pill points, but the problem that I have with dating coaches is that they keep giving a lot of guys false hope, especially guys that are, average, that are under average looking, don't have the height, they don't have, the looks overall. And they keep telling these dudes like, hey, just go to the gym, do this, bro, just approach him, just keep cold approaching. And yet, Tony, they just keep getting, disappointed. They just keep getting rejected and rejected over and over again. So it's like they're going in circles. What do you think is going on with that?
Well, see, with the dating coaches, man, what a lot of them don't realize is that a lot of these guys are just not built for that. They not built for that. PUA artists, pickup artists, dating coaches, they don't understand that it's not what you could tell these guys, give all these guys the information, and you can keep regurgitating the same thing over and over and over again. It doesn't matter if that guy doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have it in him. You know what I'm saying? And even so, you still telling these guys to play the game, to still get caught up in the matrix. You still keeping these guys on the plantation, though. You see what goes on. You see what goes on with fourth wave feminism, with the Me Too movement, with these dinner whores. You pretty much telling these guys to remain in the system, and it's not worth it. A lot of these dating coaches just keep feeding their pockets, though. If a lot of these guys wake up and they'll put a lot of these dating coaches out of business. Though, let's just be honest.
Yeah, and before I go to you, Jay, it's really unfortunate because the red pill has been hijacked by red pill dating coaches. They're basically selling all these guys a dream, like, hey, if you talk to a certain female like this, then she will like you. And we all know, like, at the end of the day, it's mostly women mostly care about looks, right? And Tony, you're right. Most guys just do not have it. I'll tell you guys for myself, I'm just not that guy. I've already admitted that I'm not a good looking guy, and I'm fine with that. I accept it. And I think if a lot of guys accept their flaws and just accept the reality that they're just not that guy, then they can leave the matrix and, and have less stress as much as possible. Because it's crazy that a lot of guys keep chasing something that they know that they're not going to get. But society keeps telling these guys to be persistent, keep trying, just keep trying. You're going to win eventually. But some guys, unfortunately, they just don't win. So it's insane, man. Jay, what do you think about that?
Well, it's all just basically for a product. It's all basically for sales. I got to get money. So I'm going to lie to you or lie to old school Coney Totter saying, okay, you can get this girl. Now give me $300. I'm going to show you how to get this girl. So it's all basically just a scam, basically. It's like going to a bar, right? They serve Long Island iced teas. But when you start getting into the bar, they don't serve that. They serve basically just beers. You don't want no fucking beer. That's false advertising. All dating coaches is false advertising. They just prey on look motherfuckers like kids or whatever and saying, oh, you can do this. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to dress like this. You got to look this way. You got to smell this. Put this cologne on with these type of clothes. Put the Gucci on, and you're going to get the girl. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Tom, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, man. When they normally say, the saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Shit. Now regarding these dating coaches, what's good for the goose is good for the goose, because pretty much, they got the so-called game, and they got the girls and the women, and they tell these guys, da 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 da. If it don't work for them, you know what I'm saying? They still got the money. They still got their pockets. They still lacing their pockets up. So pretty much, it is what it is, man. Like,
yeah, and that's who. And what's funny is that you got red pill content creators. They call MGTOW losers and all that stuff, and it's just like, damn, man, we just don't want to be a part of the plantation. We don't want to be a part of the bullshit. Because men right now are literally taking their lives over females. The lack of females, they're not getting sex at all, so they go crazy and they just take their lives. So it just shows that the society has conditioned men to just be simps, man. And
Renegade, man. RP Renegade, man. RP that brother, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sean, aka Renegade.
Oh yeah,
man. Shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to him. I met him twice in person. He was a great brother. And like I've been saying, I predict in this decade, bro, there's gonna be a lot of suicides. Shout out to you, Jack Nickelback. Shout out to you. It's gonna be a lot of suicides in this decade, gentlemen. Unfortunately. Now there's some men walking away, but let's just keep it a buck. Most of these guys, they want to chase the coochies, so it don't matter if they have to sell their car, to get it. They're going to do it. It's just that sad. A lot of guys don't understand their value because society didn't teach them to understand their value. Of course, they're going to say, hey, put yourself first. If you put yourself first, then the girl's going to come along. And my question is, okay, are you putting yourself first for the women, or you're actually putting yourself first for you? Because we say all these terms, hey, work on yourself and she'll come to you. So right now, these red pill dating coaches, they're basically telling all these guys like hope shit, hope, that, hey man, you're going to find the right girl one day. And the reality is there's really no right girl. You know what I mean? Because guess what? A bitch can act good for 5 years. And then the next 5 years, she can be the most evil woman in the world. Women change. You know what I mean? Right. So it's crazy. The truth is, I'm going to end this shit today with this whole PUA shit. If the woman is sexually attracted to you, then then she's sexually attracted to you. If she's not, then she's not. There is no game. There's no words or a quote that can get these bitches pussy wet. If you don't make her pussy wet, it's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? And just deal with it.
Exactly.
I had success with women before, but some I didn't. Go ahead, Tony.
No, I was gonna say though, if it's only one dating coach that I do respect, shout out to Roger Curry, because he kept it all the way above. He said this. He said, "My product doesn't guarantee you getting women or getting pussy. It just guarantees it guarantees your knowledge about manipulative time wasters, and you can weed out the women that do like you and the women who don't like you. You know what I'm saying? It pretty much though. It pretty much keep you loop of who's who and what's what. You know, it ain't about him. It ain't about necessarily about you getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? So like, if there's only one dating coach I do respect that keep it a buck though, there's Alan Roger Curry though. So shout out to that brother though. But what you was saying now, fam?
Jay, you want to add anything to that before we go on to the next question?
I don't know. I ain't never listened to Alan Roger Curry. He kind of with Lucario and them niggas and Alpha Male Strategies. So they kind of like on the blue pill train saying, hey man, do this and you'll get the girl, you know, get your hair cut and you get the girl, you know. So I don't really listen to them guys like that because all the bullshit.
Respectfully, Alan.
It's like it goes at one end out the other. It's like, okay, if I listen to you, I might get the girl, but if I don't listen to you, motherfucker, I'm still gonna get it. You know, it's like a 50-50 chance. You know, it's like I buy your shit, your product, you want that motherfucker to work. You know, you buy a new alternator for your car, you want that shit to work. But if it don't work, I mean, what can you do?
And here's the next question to you guys, and this is gonna be a good one. What do you guys think about the nightclub? And I'll start first, right? What I think, I used to go to the nightclub. You know, it's like a rare occasion, but I usually don't go. The reason why I really don't go there is because we all know what's going to happen, right? You go there, the girl's going to be dressing less. It's going to be dark. Women are going to be dancing. You're going to be having the simp standard on the wall. You know, not really. You know, they're going to be checking these chicks out, but they're really not really going to. They're going to approach them, then just look crazy. And in my opinion, I think the nightclubs are a waste of time because it's like women go there for attention, right? They wear certain clothing because they know that guys can't control their hormones. So what they do is they play these mind games with these dudes. And what these women are saying is, that guy looks desperate. I get a free attention from this guy. So, you know, I'm going to fuck with him. I'm going to tease him a little bit. And that's what's going on. So what happened is a lot of women, they tease a lot of these guys in the nightclub that don't know their value. They don't have no self-esteem. They have no confidence in themselves. I'm not saying confidence for the bitch, but just overall confidence in themselves. And they tease these dudes and they play mind games with them, and then they just curve them. They get free drinks from these dudes. So I'm gonna start with you, Jay. Jay, what do you think about the nightclubs? Because I personally think the nightclub is a waste of time. It's basically simps buying bitches drinks.
Well, you know, I'm in the obviously I lived in Gary in Chicago, so like a lot of nightclubs here get shot up. So that's why I never been in one. But anyway, all basically nightclub is basically like high school. Basically, you know, you got the popular kids on one side, and you got the rejection girls and all them on the other. So it's basically like a pick and choose. Like maybe, you know, I will get a couple phone numbers, but I don't want to put that much effort into it. You know, so put in a nightclub, you got to put a lot of effort into it. And then of course she's with a group of females and it is looking for their ego boost. So they just looking to reject you. You want to hype her girls up. Yeah, girl, we gonna say no to this nigga. And we just gonna ride off in the sunset. So it's basically just a recipe for disaster going to a club. You know, you won't get that out of it.
Oh, so Tony Carter, what do you think? And I know me and you would talk on the phone a lot. I know that you never been to one, but I'm pretty sure you can get your idea of what it's kind of like. You know what I mean? What is your 2 cents on it, brother?
Man, I'll say, man, just like J MGTOW say, man, I never personally been to one. I ain't planning on going on one. I'll ride past one as fast as possible. Like facts, man. Like you know, like especially out here in Michigan, man, like they get shot up, people shot up, and they still frequent the club.
bro. I know you in Detroit, so I know they got out there shooting them clubs up. They
Yeah,
going crazy out there.
and then they go right back, like like a
Like
week
a
later
dumbass.
or a couple days later. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then and it gets shot up again. Like it's just goofy. It's just, yeah, they be outside in the parking lot, you know, clubbing out there more than actually being in the club, holding up traffic. It's a lot, bro. Like I suggest guys not to even go there. You know what I'm saying? Just drive past it as quick as possible.
Yeah, but I know guys want to have fun, but I ain't about to lose my life just to have fun. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, and I want to add something to that. Right? It's just like it was crazy that most motherfuckers they gonna shoot basically. Yo, why talk to my girl, bro? Why talk to my girl, bro? It's like motherfuckers be fighting over bitches, bro, in the club. I've seen it before, especially. I'm not trying to be funny, but going to black clubs, bro, it's always niggas fighting over a bitch. I'm like, bro, like it's just not worth it. That's why I don't go no more. And honestly, I've been to I give y'all an example, right? And this kind of relates to the club. I've been to a house party, right? It was basically a house party full of niggas, right? I was having my fun dancing and shit. And then what happened was this girl came out the kitchen was came out into the living room. She was like, bro, these guys are talking about shooting each other and shit. I was like, oh shit. So I left the fucking party. Dudes were talking about shooting it and shit. This is why I don't go to parties. This is why I don't go to house parties full of niggas. I don't go to cookouts full of niggas because when there's an event and it's full of niggas, bro, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a drive-by. It's gonna be bro, it's gonna be raining bullets on that motherfucker. That's what's gonna happen. So
Oh yeah.
I don't go to black clubs. I don't.
Yeah. You can't.
You know what I mean?
Them damn house parties, them damn house parties is worse than the club. Hell, the club is like heaven compared to a house party shit. Cause you pretty much trapped in there, one way in, one way out. Damn near. So shit. You can't duck those hella bullets when they zip through the crowd in the house party. It ain't that easy, you know what I'm saying?
And here's the crazy thing. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
So I was like, yo. So when I got the fuck out, right, yo, I saw this dude on the street with a pump shotgun in his hand. He had a pump shotgun in his hand. I was like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was like, that's it. I'm not going to no house party no more.
Good.
Like those days are over.
Good choice, man. See, I got a friend. He think he's so tough and shit. I'm like, bro, you can't stop no bullets. I don't give a fuck how tough you is and how much time you in jail. Nigga, the bullet won't you. I don't care how many times you've been to jail. You grew up poor. You grew up your mama on crack. The bullet don't care nothing about that shit. Bullet gonna come through. It's gonna shoot you. It's gonna go through you.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, what does it all fall back to? It all falls back to trying to flex for these hoes. That's what it's really about. Because if there wasn't any hoes at the party at all, motherfuckers would have left.
Yep.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be no fighting. It would have been no fighting. But again, niggas want to flex like I'm the shit. I'm gonna shoot niggas up. Like they wouldn't be saying that shit if there wasn't no hoes there. You know what I mean? Hey Joe, the philosopher. That was after high school, bro. That's when I went. That was after high school. I don't go to house parties no more, bro. That was after high school. I remember that shit, man. Niggas were talking about guns and shit. So I got the fuck out of there. It's not worth it, man. And it's crazy. Do you guys have any last words on that topic, man? Because it's like, damn.
Yeah, I had a friend that died. Well, with my friend, he was like I went to high school with. He died in the club because he got shot up out here in Indianapolis. So yeah, it can get very dangerous.
Old school.
Man, I'm currently at a job right now where 3 chicks lost their boyfriends due to club violence and house parties and shootouts and stuff like that. So it's like it's common up here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my advice to men out there, especially black men out there, do not go to the club if it's full of niggas. Do not go to a cookout if it's full of niggas. Don't go to any event that's full of niggas, even if it's a fucking concert. Do not go, because I'm telling you, it just takes one motherfucker like, bro, why you stepping on my shoes for, bro? Why you talking to my girl, bro? All it is just a flexing contest. And it's for the bitches, because again, if the bitches weren't there, the motherfuckers wouldn't be there in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that's why I'm, I stay at home, get my wine at home, because like I said, all they do in the club is dance and drink. That's all they want. So you can do all that at home, basically.
yeah. Now the next question is this is gonna be a good one. The Black American female, old school Tony Carter. I'm gonna let you start on this because you lived on this earth longer than both of us. What do you think the climate is? What do you think is going on with the American black female? And I just want people to clarify. I'm not talking about black women in Brazil. I'm talking about in the fucking U.S. Tony, got anything to share on that?
Man, them hoes is done. Like they done. Like they finished. They already begging us black men to come back to them, bro. Like they supporting the LGBT movement. Then you got this hashtag Me Too movement. Then you got black female prosecutors. They trying to put Cosby back in jail. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't know this. It was a black woman who kind of helped create the vaccine for COVID-19. Come to find out, she was racist against black men. So these goofy motherfuckers. Yes, look it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And these goofy motherfuckers putting that vaccine in their body, though. And, bro, they're fucking done. They're too masculine. They too arrogant. They too haughty. They too aggressive. They dress like dudes. they bigger than their boyfriends. They're bigger than their boyfriends, and they look like men.
Oh shit!
I mean, they're horrible, man.
Yeah, real quick before you go, Jay, because like Jay, I know you got a lot to say about these hoes, and Jay, I really want you to share the stuff that you shared with me on the phone of what these hoes did.
Facts, Joe, the philosopher. Facts.
Yeah, and real quick, and I'm gonna say this again, Joe. You already know what I'm gonna say. And shout out to the Roger Report. Black women are just not good people. They're just not good people. That's all I gotta say. Hey Jay, what is your 2 cents on the Black American female, man? Because most of them, and guess what, people? I'm not saying all black women in America are bad. There's some that are good, but let's just keep it a buck. The chance of you finding a good black woman, actually, the good black women, most of them, they're with fucking white dudes.
Right.
I just want to let y'all know that. So Jay, what do you think? What's up, Tony? What's up?
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jay, but I just got a notification from that angry man. It said, has black women become hazardous to black men's health and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's being spoken on all fronts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. But you know, angry man.
Yeah, man. I fucks with angry man.
He got glasses on and he got a beard and shit.
Yeah.
I think I know you talking to her because we got into it about the white woman situation, and he got mad at me because I said white women are acting black. You know, white women just as bad as a black female. Oh, he went ham on me. He went ham.
It's kind of true. So Jay, what is your 2 cents on the American black female? Because I know you got a lot to say, and it's up to you if you want to share what happened to you.
My 2 cents is basically just the black female is she wants to be a man. You know, they in the lab now trying to figure out how do I become a man overnight. They're taking testosterone shots. They taking they're taking all type of pills and shit to become a man. And basically, the black female just wants something for nothing. She lazy. She just wants something for nothing. She wants to be accepted into a community for no reason. You know, just like the bitch that smoked weed. I forget her name. The ratchet girl. I forget her name. And she got kicked out to the Olympics. I mean, I heard that story. So it's cool for you to smoke weed while everybody else working hard and all that shit. You know, but you smoking weed and you want people to accept you because, oh, my mama died, I'm smoking weed. We don't care about all that. All we care about is what you can do for the Olympics and stay in the Olympics. That was your mom should want it for you, not to smoke weed and be sad over that shit. So anyway, my point is about black women. Black women have basically just bad attitudes, and basically they just want something for nothing. They just want a free ride on everything. They want a free ride on welfare, a free ride on vacations. They want a free ride and not to come into work. They just want a free ride on anything because I got this type of body and I want people to put me on their pedestal. But I'm not that type of nigga. You know.
Yeah, and I want to add my 2 cents real quick. So one thing I've noticed, growing up was that black women used to give me a hard time the most growing up. You know what I mean? And they talk a lot of shit, right? Yeah, they call you lame. They call you slow. They call you like the most disrespectful things out of the book, right? But then these are the same ones that expect you to bail them out when they get themselves into deep shit. And I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not helping you. What makes you think that you deserve to be treated good? Because a lot of black men, and I'm sick and tired of black women keep saying that we're queens and all that shit. How the fuck are you a queen when 80% of y'all are single moms? 80% of y'all are obese and fat as hell. You're not a queen. They're not queens. It's a fucking lie.
If a queen act like that, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool.
And if black women are such queens, why are they the least married out of all demographics? They are the least married. You know what I'm saying? Joe the philosopher. Bro, and here's the thing, Joe, real quick, and everybody. People keep acting like we make this shit up, that black women act like this. Bro, at my job, bro, I was talking to a lot of white, I was the only black dude in the shop, right? Because, I work somewhere else. They told me, and I closed the door, they told me that black women have the worst attitudes. These was white dudes talking. They're like, yo, black women are the worst people on the planet. These are white dudes telling this to me. It was like, they're the most masculine people on the planet. They always want to start fights. Gentlemen, it is so bad because a lot of people say that, oh, black women, they are the reflection of black men. I'm like, they ain't my women. They ain't my women. Fuck that. What do you guys think about that? I have white dudes telling me this shit. White dudes saying that, yo, black women are the worst people.
Yeah, it just goes to show you that your attitude, if a black female think her attitude is going to get her far in life, your attitude won't get you that far.
Tony?
Bro, I remember back in the first grade, man, I dealt with both a simp and an evil black bitch at the same time, man. That's my first take of that shit, man. A quick little story, man. I done dropped my pencil and shit, and then one bitch thought I was in the first grade, so a bitch said I was trying to look under her skirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what that shit was. So I just picked up my pencil, and then the simp ass nigga was like, "Oh yeah, he did try to look up at under her skirt, Miss Peterson." I'm like, "Man, bitch ass nigga." I dealt with that shit since like way back. I done fought bitches a couple times. I done fought my auntie a couple times. Pulled knives out on my auntie. I done been through hell.
Oh yeah, man. I don't get along with my black. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I don't get along with my black cousins, female cousins. They always got attitudes, man.
They talk shit too.
Yeah,
they
man.
Keep talking shit.
The solution I found out is don't go to family functions. Don't go to family reunions. Don't go to what they got to offer because it's gonna be a bunch of shit. It's basically a shit test. Go where your girl at? Where your pussy at? You ain't got no kids yet. If I do what you do, I'm gonna be fucked up like you. I'm gonna be in debt, credit score low. So what's the point of listening to your dumb ass and you fucked your life over? You want me to fuck my life over too?
Yeah, and what's crazy, I would add this, and of course you guys want to jump in, y'all can. Going to the grocery store like Walmart, KFC, going to the fast food joints, right? These hoes have the worst customer service on the fucking planet. No, black women in America have the worst customer service, and I know, and you guys can talk about this if you want to. Their customer service is so bad. You go up to the window and I'd be like, "Hey, what's going on?" They'd be like, "Here you go." They just give you the bag and you just like, "What the fuck?" You're not gonna say, "Hey, how you doing?" and shit. Like, it just shows that these hoes are not happy and they take all their anger out. They hate their lives so much they want to take their anger out on us. You know what I mean? It's so fucked up. Black women will stick up for the Pookies and Ray Rays any day of the week, right? But for the genuine black men that actually want to go somewhere in life, that actually have their own car, that actually have their own place, they shit on those guys the most. Black women, the truth is about black women, they have an inferior complex. They are afraid of black men that are more successful than them. They hate that shit. That's what they're afraid of.
That's all it is. It's just basically mind control. She can't control a guy that got his own place, but she control a guy that's homeless and fresh out the bang because he ain't got nowhere to go. He trapped, so he gonna have to listen. But you forget, bitch, he's a master manipulator. He's a master user. He just gonna use you. Duh.
And here's what's fucked up before you, and Tony, and I think you probably have something to say, right? So, and the fucked up part about it is that these black chicks that do not want us, they expect us to bail them out when they get into some shit. They expect us to take care of their three children from different niggas, right? That's expected because they see a lot of simps doing it. Now, the guys are waking up to the single mother shit, so dudes are kind of like, I'm not going to fuck with this shit anymore, right? So they expect us. It's like it's already an automatic expectation for us to take care of their children because in their mind, they're like, well, I didn't want these guys in the past. So, I'll just give him a chance because, I really don't have any options. No man really wants to say, I'll just settle for this guy. So they look at us as the last options. Do any of you guys want to comment on that? Listen, these are the facts, bro. Like,
yeah, man, I dealt with like most of. Go ahead, Jay. I ain't gonna cut you. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it just basically just you fucked up your life so bad. Now you want to do right. Now you see me, bitch. Bitch, it's 10 years. Like, wake up. I'm not going to just bow down to you now. The 10 years. You've been telling me no, get away from me, you lame. Or nah, you want to come back to me. That's fake. That's fake, man. It's not even real right now. It's just fake. This is illusion.
Tony?
Yeah, man, like just dealing with single mothers, man. I'm the king of those, man. Like most of my adult life, I didn't deal with single moms though. So, like, man, horror stories, I didn't deal with them, man. Like, it's been times where, like, her kids got their kids got attached to me and shit. Then she broke it off with me, and then it fucked with me because I got too attached to the bitch's kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, damn, shit, your kids want to play Uno with me, want to play the video game with me, Sonic the Hedgehog and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then these hoes will get jealous because you got a bond with the kid more than she got the bond with the kid and shit. It's just a whole bunch of goofy madness, man. She just goofy, bro. Like, if you're going to deal with single moms, man, just hit them and quit them. I wouldn't even deal with them even on that level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Go ahead, Tony, my bad.
You gotta be very careful, man. And then they don't even give you a simple thank you, though. You can do all this shit for them. You can help them with their bills. You can buy their kids snacks, put food on the table and shit. Pizza every time you arrive to the crib. They don't even give you a simple thank you. They just take their next shit and go to the next nigga or go back to their baby daddy, man. It's not worth it, man.
And I also want to add to that, like, bro, it's just getting out of hand, man. Because like I said, it's already expected because in their mind, I'm a queen, so a black man should just put up with my shit and my attitude. And I'm like, no, it's not working. It's not going to work like that. And Tony, you told me stories of the chicks that you went to high school with, right? They were on the cheerleading squad and they were fine as hell. But now you said that they look nasty. That's what's going to happen with the chicks in our generation, Jay. The black chicks that are out there in the club putting pounds of makeup on their face, they're wearing blonde wigs and blonde weaves and shit. That's what's going on right now. That's the same shit's gonna happen to them.
Bro, the chicks in your generation right now hit the wall early.
Oh shit!
Well, that's what happens when you smoke all them Newports and put all them chemicals in your head. That's what happens. Your body starts to react to it. Your body can't take all that punishment you done to it drinking, diabetes, all that shit. You know, your body start reacting to it, especially them cigarettes. Them cigarettes are a motherfucker.
Yeah, man, and it's just insane, man. And the black men that they don't really choose, they just date outside the race, and the black chicks they get on them. But in my mind, I'm like, y'all didn't want those guys in the first place. So why are you upset that he's with the Becky or a Lee May or he's with a Rodriguez? Like, why are you getting upset with that? Jay and Tony.
It's the right. It's the right to not to cut you off, but it's the right.
Go
to
ahead.
first refusal, though. It's the right to first refusal, though. They want to be in the control. They want to be the ones that be like, you know what, fuck you, nigga, you ain't this, and I'm better than you, and give you that damn haughty attitude and shit, though. But see, if you can circumvent all the goofiness and go to like a Mei Ling and or a Maria or a Becky and shit, you pretty much took the power back. You know what I mean? It's all about power. You know what I'm saying? With the whole the control factor, the right to first refusal. That's why they get bitchy and stuff, about that,
Yeah, man. Jay, everything on that because it's just so crazy. Like, if you like women of other races, because I'll be honest with you, I've always been attracted to blonde-headed white girls, right? And and that's kind of fading away because a lot of black men have that phase like, damn, these black hoes ain't shit. So I'll just date a white girl. I mess with some white chicks in North Dakota. You know what I mean? But they're really the same, but the difference is white chicks, and we're going to talk about this because that's going to be the next topic. White chicks, they know that most black women are not good folks, and I'm pretty sure most white women don't even like black women to begin with in the first place. They just basically pretend to be their friend and shit. I know most of these white chicks don't like these black hoes. A lot of people don't like them that much. So Jay and Tony, and the next topic is, what do you guys think about the white female in America? Go ahead, either of you. Go ahead.
I don't know. They starting to get kind of conceited now, like white chicks. They starting to think they're black, looking for a black card. Basically, they feel like I can get away with the same things as a black person.
Oh shit!
Now did somebody? Really,
Tony, are you good?
Anyway, yeah. But anyway, they just think if I be black, if I be more manipulative like the black female, I can get away with things. Let's do this way. She get away with things. That's all it is. It's just a cause and effect. It's just basically going over and over again. Now the white female starting to act black.
Tony.
A lot of these black guys, it's the lies in them too.
Hey, Tony, can you speak up a little bit? Because we can't hear you. You're a little low.
Yeah. You hear me now?
No, your volume kind of went down.
Yeah. You hear me now?
Jay, can you hear? Jay, you there? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, Tony, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, fam. Like a lot of these black dudes be like, pedestalizing these white girls now because they sit up there saying, oh, I'm just gonna leave you and I'm just gonna get the white girl, give you the good hair, and then you got the SYSBM movement. You know what I'm saying? And they pedestalizing the white girls to not. You got the point to you got like a basic Becky thinking she like the shit over there. So it's putting everything on display now. So now the white girls be like, oh, okay, let's see what's going on now. So let me make it so let me play games with them. You see what I'm saying? So it's goofy, man.
Jay, are you good?
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, what's up?
Damn, I think YouTube is trying to get rid of us, man. Shit.
I don't know, man. YouTube kind of praise the females, type shit. You know how they do.
Yeah. Maze is like their audio is terribly low. Old school.
Can anybody hear me in the chat?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey, Tony, your audio is low, bro.
Yeah, turn your volume up a little bit.
Hold on. Y'all hear me now?
That's a little better.
What's going on?
All right, you're good now. You're good now.
Oh
So
shit! Let me hold this phone closer. Now you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you
yes,
now.
perfect. That's perfect. So
Okay.
Tony, what do you think about the with the American white woman, right? Because it's been like a conflict. Because me personally, black women are jealous of white women. Because in my mind, I'm right. Because a black woman be like, we're not jealous of white women. We're not scared of them. If that's the case, why the fuck are you wearing blonde wigs?
Well, they be
Well, Nicki
looking like
Minaj
some
started
damn
that
nigga.
trend, like the Barbie trend, and everybody know the Barbie is like white. So
I wouldn't quite say Nicki, bro, cause Lil Kim, no, she was doing it then too. You know what I'm saying?
oh, she was. Oh, so
Like
well,
back,
you was right.
Oh, Tony
she
knows
kind of
because
like
he grew up in that era.
yeah, she kind of revamped it though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so he kind of so Jay ain't really wrong. You know, she revamped it and popularized it though. But yeah, Kim was doing it too. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't get as bad until Nicki got around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they just look like a bunch of Negropeans, man. Like Euro blacks and shit, looking goofy and silly as shit, man. Like
Yeah, all
I
different
don't
color
like that
hairs and
shit.
shit. Megan Thee Stallion. That's a training, but nobody want to believe me.
Oh, she is a tranny, obviously. And I want to ask you guys about this because y'all know the rapper Eve, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She remember when she used to have tattoos and acted all ratchet and shit, but since she married that white dude, right? And I don't really care who black women date; they can like whatever they want. She totally got. She had tattoos. Guess what? She got rid of her tattoos for 'em.
Damn, word. I didn't know that.
I didn't
Wow.
know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I never heard
Yeah,
about
she
that.
She
damn.
kind
Yeah, I
of.
didn't know that.
I think that's what happened, but she kind of changed the way she acted because she used to act like ghetto and ratchet and shit. But
Yeah,
since
white
she's
the
with
white
the
yeah, the white man don't play that. The white man don't play all that ghetto shit. Shit, white man don't
yeah,
play
for
But
the
that.
most part.
look, kudos to her though, cause hell, she's smart though. You know, to keep that million
Hmm.
billionaire ass nigga, shit, you better change your damn image. A lot of bitches can take, you know what I'm saying, lessons from her. Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, all them goofy assholes. Take a lesson from Eve. They all had billionaires. You know what I'm saying? They fucked it up. You know.
Yeah, you ain't got time for that, man. These hoes wearing bonnets and shit, and I got to take these hoes serious. Like, come on, you laugh at these bitches. You just laugh, just sit there and giggle, like, bitch, really?
Yeah, and what's
Right.
crazy is that a lot of black chicks are upset because they're like, as black men, you're supposed to come in and save the black community. And in my mind, what black community? There is no community. I hate when these hoes say that shit, and I hate when these simp ass niggas say that shit. Bro, you got to stick up for our people. You got to stick up for your queens, bro. I'm like, bro, they're not my women. Black women do not belong to me, and I do not belong to them. What I hate about in certain spaces, right? They keep saying our black women, our black men, and I'm like, I don't belong to no fucking body. I'm my own man. You know what I'm saying?
I
Right.
had an argument with this old fat bitch. I told her this black women are violent type shit. She get mad. Oh, I'm a queen. I'm a queen. Your mama raised you up wrong. I'm a queen. I said, damn. And that's why your ass is single. That's why your ass is just lonely and you would die with a dog. Shout out to Kevin
Who
Samuels.
the
He's gonna die
fuck
with
are
a dog.
you? Get the fuck off my channel.
Carly.
Hey, we're doing something right, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Oh
they gonna start coming through them trolls and shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
don't
like,
get them and shit, man.
so what was I saying? Shit.
About the black community and then about
Yeah, man. Like, why do you keep saying that shit? Like, oh, like it's our job to save some shit. I'm like, first of all, I didn't cause the
well,
problems there.
fuck the black community. Fuck the black community. I'm just go ahead and say
Exactly.
that. They they need to die off. They need to fucking revamp this shit. But they don't want to revamp the shit. So let that shit die off. Let the losers die off. Let
Yes.
all that poverty shit die. Let them lazy ass bum ass niggas die. Let them kill each other off. Fuck that. If you can move the fuck away from that shit. they don't give a fuck about you. So why would you want to save people who don't give a fuck about you? That is goofy.
And you know what's so crazy, Tony? You live longer on this earth than most because you lived in the hood. You've been through it, so you have that absolute right to say that shit because you've been through it. You've been through the bullshit. I'm pretty sure you had bullets coming your way before, so no one can really talk, man. And Jay, you too, man. You know, I was kind of fortunate. My parents didn't, you know, because we weren't really raised in a dangerous environment, and I'm blessed for that. But you, Tony, you can definitely give your experience of that because it's like Black women caused all this shit. Now, of course, with the laws that are put in place, government incentivized programs, but Black women basically create the product. They basically decided to procreate with a Pookie and Ray Ray, and look at the product that they made. You know what I'm saying? You got these young Black dudes out there. They're just acting a fool. Remember what happened in Washington D.C. Those black dudes. They put this Black chick in a garbage can in a dumpster.
Yeah, I
remember that shit.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
It's getting crazy, man, and it's just like, damn. It's getting that serious. Like Jay and Tony, people are getting sick and tired of these Black chicks, bro. People are getting sick and tired of them.
Yeah, you heard the other story when that one chick got smacked with that damn skateboard, though, and shit, though. I think it was in Brooklyn or something, though. I couldn't remember and shit, though, but it was somewhere, I think, in New York. She got hit by a whole skateboard and shit, though, by a nigga. Like some WWE hardcore match shit, man. They getting tired of these motherfuckers, man.
See, me, I don't hit women because to me, I just avoid them because it's like I'm not even gonna waste my time because I already know how most of them are. They're just not good human beings. And to me, Black women, I consider them their own fucking species, bro.
Oh yeah, man. They should be locked in cages and do experiments on like what make them so angry.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, everybody! Hey, we keep it raw here, gentlemen. Like we keep it raw here. Like we're just speaking on what's on our heart. Because we're tired of the bullshit, and it's like we get blamed for shit that we had nothing to do with. What's going on in the so-called Black community? I'm like, I had nothing to do with that shit. Why the fuck are you expecting me to save some? You expect me to take one of those hoes out of the ghetto and basically hope that she changes into a good woman? No. What's a hood? What is a hood rat? Most likely, it's always going to be a hood rat. They're hood rats, man. That's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? Dennis G. I remember a Black girl killed another Black girl in school over a Harry Potter looking dude. Like, oh shit.
Oh my god, man. Y'all funny, man.
Bro, what the hell, man? Bro, Dennis G. Are you serious, bro? I remember a Black girl killed another Black girl in school over a Harry Potter looking dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. These hoes are crazy, bro. When I get my bread, bro, I'm definitely getting.
That's why they moving furniture by themselves and shit. I seen a bitch moving a whole couch by herself. I said, bitch, don't look at me. I ain't about to help you. He's looking at me and shit. Bro, moving water, groceries in by themselves and shit. Hey, I asked for this. Hey.
Yeah. I remember when I was on public transport, like about 15 years, though, about 15, 16 years ago, man, going to work and shit. And then this bitch had a whole damn baby stroller and shit, right? Getting off the bus and shit. So I got off the bus first and shit. So then, so this other chick was like, you ain't gonna help her? You see her. And I'm looking at her like, her man right there. Like, his weak ass can't help her and shit. What the fuck I look like this shit just because I was in front of the baby stroller? Man, that bitch ain't mine. Baby ain't mine. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You see, that's the thing, bro. These hoes, they're so fucking entitled. They assume that it's our job to help them and shit just because their daddy told them, dear, a real man, he will hold a door for you. He will put his jacket on a puddle before you step on it. That's a real man. I'm like, bitch, I'm not your fucking daddy. I'm not your fucking uncle. Those days are over. Like Chris Rock said, chivalry is dead because these hoes fucking killed it. And that's the reality. Mm-hmm. Tony, that's bullshit. Bro, if I was there, I would have cursed that bitch out. But and Jay, that's kind of funny. you were carrying. She was carrying furniture. She was looking at you, expecting you to help them. You see the entitlement. They automatically assume that you're supposed to help them.
Yeah, man.
Right.
She can help herself by just stop looking at me though. Like I hate when bitches stare too. I like if you gonna stare and be that weird, you know,
Facts.
then don't
Dave
stare at
Chappelle.
all. Don't say at least say something to a person. You stare at you with a piercing look. Like what the
Yeah, they got
fuck?
that piercing. They got that piercing stare, man. That junk be like scary, man. I'm going through that now. Like that junk be scary though. It is. Some of them be slow in the mind and emotionally fragile, and I don't got time for that shit, man. That shit be goofy as hell.
And you're just minding your own business. And she was carrying the baby. I'm like, bitch, you had that baby. That's not my fucking problem. Why are you looking at me for? So, because
Right,
again,
a whole
gentlemen,
fresh baby.
and again, gentlemen, it's the condition. Women automatically assume that you're supposed to serve them. You're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to protect them. I'm like, bitch, I'm not on the fucking payroll to protect a hoe. I'm not getting paid for that shit. Because the job that I do, I get paid for that. I'm not getting paid to protect a loudmouth bitch. Sorry, I'm not doing it. Unless I get paid for it, I might consider it. But since I'm not getting paid extra, fuck you. I'm not doing it. Hey, gentlemen, that's how it gotta be. These hoes brought this energy, so guess what? We're gonna bring it right back to them. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit in my apartment arguing with a bitch all day. I enjoy my peace, my quiet, and my freedom. I don't want to come home to my apartment from work hearing a bitch's mouth. I don't have time for that. I don't.
Right, man.
You guys, what do you guys want to say about that? Because I'm gonna keep it raw and I'm gonna keep it fucking real, man.
Oh yeah, we can keep it raw, man. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I just don't like that boyfriend energy, bro. I don't like that boyfriend energy. Just being a boyfriend ass nigga, man. That shit like some beta shit, man. Like you just honey, oh, like candlelight. No, nah, man. I can't do that, bro. I like to just come home, kick back, take my shoes off, game and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like that relationship energy, man. I feel mushy with that shit. That shit just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's just my opinion.
Jay, what you got?
Well, what's the topic?
It's really we were talking about bitches acting entitled, thinking that they assume that we're supposed to help them, like because they're
Oh man,
damsel in distress.
it just goes to show you, man. They know they like little kids. You give a kid take away a kid candy bar, he go crazy, he start crying. You take away his candy. Same thing with the female. You take away all that entitlement. You take away all that attention. Oh, they going crazy. And you see a a black bitch on YouTube crying. Oh, no one's approaching me. No one's saying I'm pretty. Oh, I'm going to complain.
We're
These
gonna talk
hoes.
about that next.
Yeah. These hoes been complaining since day one. Like y'all hoes are bipolar, man. They like literally bipolar. They got 5 personalities. You know.
Yeah. So for the next question, and it's probably gonna be the biggest question. It's gonna be more Tony. So I know you probably saw the a viral video. There was this black bitch with tongue piercings and tattoos or whatever with braids. She was reacting to a TikTok video of a black bitch saying that her and her black female friends were at a club. She had plenty black friends. Now I don't know because most of these hoes are fat as hell. So I might be wrong. They probably look good. They probably did. But the point was that they were not getting approached in the club. So Tony, what do you think is going on? Because she was upset. Her and her friends were in the club. It was black men. The black men were not even talking to them. They were just sitting there by themselves. What do you think is going on?
It was two of them. You talking about the one that she was in the car, or the dark skin?
So,
Because I think
so the one in the car was reacting to the bitch on TikTok.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like her, I kind of like. It's still like fuck it. It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying. At least with her, she trying to place blame towards the right direction, directing the blame where it should be directed. So I'm kind of mixed feelings on that one and shit. But it's still fuck you hoes. But that other one, man, she just don't like She just don't like getting that same energy thrown back to her. Cause I'm quite sure she didn't turn men down before. You know what I'm saying? But as
She
soon as
turned a
they
lot of
stop
men down.
showing
This is the
her
way she looked.
attention, yeah, you can tell. You can absolutely tell. But she just can't help it though. I mean, she just can't help the fact that guys is like waking up and stuff. And once that stuff been done back to her, then now she's all antsy and up in arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Goofy.
Jay,
Man, it just goes to show you, man, like women are just they can't take what they dish out. They can't take their own medicine. So once it get thrown back in their face, they're like, damn, they for real. You damn right, bitch, we for real. We ain't doing this for fun. We think we just want to join MGTOW and be like this. No, we doing this for our
Hey,
safety and your safety.
Tony, what's up?
Dennis G is actually right. Dennis G, shout out to you, fam. He said men are approaching them. Men are approaching them. It's not the ones that they want.
Facts. You know what, Dennis G? Salute to you, brother. You're right. And black chicks are mad because it's just so funny how black women keep saying, "Oh, I love black men, but yet when a good, decent black man comes up to you, he's well educated, he got his own place, he got a nice car, he may not be the best looking, but he has a decent personality." They reject him. You know what I'm saying? And then he keeps saying that, "Oh, no man wants me." A lot of dudes want you. You just reject them. Shout out to you, Dennis G. It's just crazy, man. And what's going on? The dudes that they reject, those dudes, they just date outside the race or just leave the country and just find a bitch over there. So women make it harder for what it is. But the truth is, most, especially black women, they don't care about personality. They don't care about the greater of good. They just want drama. They want a love and hip hop reality show. They want a guy that's a thug and also smart at the same time, and then they want to live this love thug shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How do y'all feel about my boy Hale Rail's comment? Jarrell Kemp, shout out to him, fam. How do y'all feel about that's the nickname I gave him? How do y'all feel about Sha'Carri Richardson, the black girl that got kicked off the U.S. track team?
Yeah. I would just talk about that. That's a dumb bitch. Now, you smoking weed and shit, and you supposed to be, running for the white man, whatever. What you think the white man gonna do? Just let you continue smoking weed? Like that bitch dumb right there,
bro. You know what's crazy? The feminist bitches, the dumb women out there, and these simps, they're gonna stick up for that bitch.
Yeah, they gonna talk about. At least he wasn't doing steroids or enhancers. Shit, the bitch was smoking weed. She got caught.
Yeah,
you got caught. At least go smoke weed off the premises and shit, bitch. Go smoke weed in your car, son, or your locker room. You smoke weed right up in the motherfucking in their face.
Bro, these hoes want attention, man. She probably did that shit on purpose for attention. Mars Lowell, in my opinion, some females don't want a decent man because he will hold them accountable for their actions. The decent man will hold himself to a high standard when it comes to accountability. Facts. Because he's not going to let these hoes just do whatever they want, talk to him any way that they want to. Because you got some simp-ass niggas, gentlemen. They let their wives be going to Vegas and shit. And on trips, with their girlfriends.
They come back home. Honey, smell like dick. Smell like maneuver. Smell like they got skeeted on and shit. I'm like, nigga, you dumb as hell. You dumb as fuck. You a hoe.
Yeah, man.
If you let your girl do all that, you a hoe.
Yeah, man. Cause I didn't smash a few wives and send them back to their husbands though. I did it like twice, and they didn't even brush their teeth and went home and kissed they do. Oh man, like yeah, they some thoughts, bro.
I'm telling you guys, I'm warning y'all right now. You know what? I'm glad you brought this up, Tony. Wives and shit. We're gonna talk about marriage next, gentlemen, and I'm gonna let you go first, Jay. Fellas, please, for the love of God. Now, if you're a Christian guy, I'm just gonna let you know right now, marriage is dead. It's over. Don't even waste your time getting married. Just because you get married, it does not mean that some magic trick is going to happen to where a bitch is going to stay with you through the thick and thin. I laugh at a lot of dudes keep thinking like, well, once I marry a bitch, she's mine forever. No, she's not. Just because you married her does not change the fact that she's a hoe. You see, the white dress is a symbol of purity. Most of these women are not purity, and what I see happening in the future now, some of these thoughts that are going to the club, most of them, because a lot of guys are simps, they're going to get married. So I see a lot of guys in my generation that are beta males, they're a bunch of simp ass niggas. They're going to marry these ran through hoes. That's what's going to happen. So, Jay, what do you think about the whole marriage thing? Because I think marriage is a scam. You're not going to win. She's going to cheat on you anyway. Look at the numbers. What do you guys think?
Well, all marriage is basically just you can have my last name, bitch. A piece of paper. All marriage is to me is a piece of paper. Now, they got marriage now, but open marriage and all that shit. So all really open marriage is you get to cheat and fuck whoever you want. What type of shit is that? So they gonna think of new ideas on ways to cheat and for it to be cool. It's just stupid. It's just a waste of time. It's lazy. Now, my marriages are lazy now. They ain't really strong and powerful like it was coming up type shit. They just, you can cheat. I'm cool with it. It's okay.
And Tony, I want to ask you this because you're, of course, you're older. You're not married at all, and I know that people have told you, man, you're going to regret not getting married. So, Tony, what do you think about it?
Well, I was engaged like 3 times though, man, and yeah, man. And this is back when I was younger than you guys, man. I was like 22, 24, and I think 25. Or 22, 23, 24. One of that shit. But yeah, man, it's not what it could be, man. All it is, all marriage is the act of loyalty, the promise of loyalty and the act of betrayal and shit. Because all they do
shit
is bars.
Dang, what happened? They didn't want to go on with the marriage, or you just said fuck it, I ain't getting married?
Well, kind of both. Like the first one, I wanted my first fiance. You know what I'm saying? She went back. She tried to kill herself, right? She tried to kill herself over my boy because she was dating my boy before she dated me, though. But see, I wanted the bitch first, though. So she was in the hospital. Me and my mans went up there to go see her and stuff, though. Now, you know, we ain't beefing. You know, we still cool. And she tried to swallow like 25 different pills and shit with her goofy ass and shit or whatever. So I try to propose to her right there on the damn bed and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I turned around and looked away and shit. She trying to kiss my boy and shit. And then I heard my boy say, "Ain't you trying to marry my man's right there?" Woo, woo, woo. And it just got goofy, man. And
dang.
Yeah. So yeah, like I say, man, and another side that said she was pregnant and shit though. So luckily I ain't buy no baby clothes, none of that shit. I was going around telling people I'm about to be a father. I was all giddy and happy and shit, but come to find out that shit was fake and some bullshit. I'm kind of glad it was, but you know, so that's just some bullshit. The promise of loyalty and the act of betrayal, man.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, because again, because I was raised in a Christian household, my parents are kind of disappointed that I don't want to get married. But I was there, my parents know, like mom and dad, most of them here are trash, and of course they're gonna say, go to church. Fellas, I'm gonna say this right now: just because a bitch goes to church, that does not mean that she's a Christian. There are a lot of bitches on Instagram that be putting Bible verses on their page and shit, but they be shaking their ass, putting up middle fingers saying, fuck and, doing all that shit, right? But they claim to be Christian, right? Don't let that shit fool you, man. Like, I made a video on my last channel. I wish I could find the video. It was like, don't let the Christian conservative card fool you. Because a lot of women want to act all holy, matrimony and shit. But on the inside, though, their thoughts. These are the same especially black women do this a lot. They want to talk about, oh, I love the Lord. Oh, I love the Lord. I love Jesus. Jesus loves me. Only God can judge me. These are the same bitches that be in the club Friday, Saturday, shaking their ass, and then they want to wear the dress of purity on Sunday and act like they're all holy to the pastor and shit. Like,
yeah, I see fake past that fakeness, man. I see it's fake. It's fake, man.
I think they do love the Lord though, but I think that they just don't love the commandments the Lord give them. They don't respect
Yeah,
them commandments because it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
women in general, they just don't want accountability at all. You know what I mean? And we're not saying that. And guess what, guys, that's watching this, we're not saying that we're perfect. We're not saying that we're angels. We fucked up, but we know that hey, if we fucked up, you know, we're gonna call each other out for it. Like, hey, man, you messed up on that, bro. You got to fix that, bro. It's not a good look. You see, we're gonna hold each other accountable. You see, women do not hold each other accountable. You see, Tony and Jay, and this is like a quick thing, right? A quick take. Our grandmothers were like the last, you know, women in line to hold the women accountable. The, the grandmothers now back then, they're gone now. Now, what's going on is grandmothers today in their 50s and shit. You got bitches becoming grandmothers at 30 years old now. Fantasia, the singer, she's a grandmother already. And she's not even 40 yet.
damn,
You can look it up. Her
damn.
daughter has a child. Her daughter has a child now.
Oh yeah. These hoes be fucking, man. These hoes, they'll fuck anybody. But the bad thing about it is, they just doing what their mothers do. So why are you being a hoe like your mother? Like so, like, it's just dumb.
Yeah, man. And this is where men gotta, you know, make a choice and decide, like, hey, you know, am I willing to risk trouble for pleasure, or am I willing to, you know, be disciplined for success? So men gotta make a choice. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta do what they gotta do. Batman. Some females have the nerve to call out Passport Brothers, but they do the very same thing. They even show the evidence on movies and examples of a movie Girl Trip. Yeah, when bitches go on a trip together, what do you think they like to do? They want to get drunk and try to find the hottest guy and get that guy to fuck them. That's what they do. But if we do it, then we're the problem. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, gentlemen, women do not want men to be happy. They don't. Women want to be happy at your expense from your suffering, your sacrifice. They want to be happy from the shit that you do, the shit you may not even like. You know what I'm saying? So with the red pill, go on MGTOW. This is our time to be like, you know what? Fuck your happiness. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. Because guess what? In a relationship, in a marriage, somebody has to sacrifice. This whole bullshit of both people can be happy in a marriage. No, from what it's possible, but from what I've seen today, one spouse is going to have to sacrifice, and that's usually the man. The man has to sacrifice for the bitch's happiness. Because guess what? If you don't sacrifice for the bitch's happiness, you know what she's going to do? She's going to complain and say, "Oh, you don't do enough for me. You don't treat me good. You're not home all the time." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. I didn't know you were down there. I knew I heard something. All right then. That's all.
Yeah, it's just family and shit, lighting firecrackers and stuff, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about what I said on that?
Well, like, man, it's a lot of like with the grandmothers and stuff. A lot of them are just like they trying to compete with their daughters and granddaughters and stuff. Though I've seen a grandmother, a granddaughter, and a daughter at a club all at one time, dressing skimpy and scantily clad and shit.
Yeah, you got shit. You got even mothers competing with their daughters, bro. That's how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
It's so damn ratchet over here, man. These motherfuckers shooting instead of lighting up firecrackers, man. Ain't that a bitch?
bro, I hate them fucking fireworks, bro. I really hate them shits. Like we're really not free. We're not really free.
Yeah.
Like us men, like we're in a corrupt system. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is where we are at right now. And yeah, Tony, I definitely wanted to know your opinion on women keep saying we're not getting axed out anymore. And it's just like, damn.
You say repeat that again.
Yeah, I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, Jay said, yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm drunk as hell. Jay was drunk the whole time.
Oh, he was.
Yes, that
Hey,
motherfucker.
man.
Shout out to Jay, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
Sam
man.
Jones, salute, brother. But yeah, man. But since Jay, yeah, shout out to Jay MGTOW, everybody. And before we continue, I put in the description. I put Jay MGTOW's link to his channel, and I also put Old School Tony Carter's link to his channel. So please subscribe to both of these brothers. They speak facts. Old School Tony Carter, he's a smooth cat. He's gonna keep it straight to you. You know what I'm saying? And Jay, and we all know how Jay is. He don't give a fuck. He's just ruthless. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So subscribe to him.
Hey, you wanna before we head out, you wanna address some of the chat questions and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Or what? Cause shout out to the chat, man. The chat been cooking.
Actually,
You know what I'm saying? They been cooking.
Actually, do you want to open it up?
Yeah, we can open up for like about a good 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, you know.
Yeah, fellas, if you want to come up, ask Tony a question, add to the conversation. We're gonna end it around. Is 10:10 good?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, 10 straight
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, 10:10 Eastern. So, fellas, and I really appreciate you, Old School Tony Carter, coming on, brother. I really appreciate you coming on, man. We've been wanting to do this for a while. So everybody, if y'all want to come up, man, come on, man. And Old School Tony, if MGTOW ever wants to come up, let him know, man. If he's interested. We definitely had to do this because it's like, yeah, Jay, make time to get some sleep, G. Jay, yo, that's crazy, man. You drinking and shit. But hey, man, have fun, man. Shout out to that brother. But yeah, everyone, if you want to come on the panel, come on, man. But Tony, but yeah, man, like we knew this was gonna happen because we were saying on the phone, like, how much are men gonna put up with this bullshit? The mind games. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like some guys like the chase, man. Some guys like the thrill of the chase, which to me that's goofy, But hey, y'all want to play Sonic the Hedgehog with these motherfuckers on some old round and round do-si-do ass shit? I'd be my guest.
He said Rousey dozy do.
That's some old roundabout ring around the rosy chasing shit, man. It's just goofy, man. It ain't worth it, bro.
It's just a waste of time. That's why I be laughing. Like, I don't know why dudes even wasting their time, like trying to take this hose out in the day. I mean, men can do whatever they want. I'm not questioning no one's manhood, but just like, it's very obvious. Like, these hoes don't respect men, most of them. And again, people, we're not saying that all women are bad. There's still some good women out here, but honestly, it's just not worth the chase, man. Usually, the good women are already taken and married at this point.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Batman. Mars Law says my speakers are malfunctioning for some reason, but can I ask a question from the chat?
Yeah, man. Speak your piece, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. If you guys, it's okay if you guys don't want to come up. If you don't want to come up, then that's totally fine. But if you do have a question, put it in the chat and we'll answer it. We got a question for Tony. He'll definitely answer it. He has a lot of experience on this earth.
I like interacting with the people too. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? I like interacting with the chat and stuff. Cause I don't know everything, man. I'm human like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular cat too. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask questions? You want to ask me personal questions or direct questions, or you want to make a comment? Cause y'all in the chat.
Oh, man, shit! Hey, guess what? Old School Tony, we got somebody. JMO 1000. JMO, salute, brother. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, what's the word, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, you guys had an excellent live stream so far, man. I've been listening in, bro, and y'all be speaking nothing but facts. And shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for having Old School Tony on the panel, man. Yeah,
shout
definitely,
out to you, brother.
Yeah, So, JMO, do you have anything to say before I get to Mars Lowell's question?
No, I'm just chime in. I'm just chime in depending on the question.
Okay. So, Tony, Mars Lowell says, are you familiar with a YouTuber named Negro Ninja?
Yeah, man. Me and him fell out, man, over a video, bro. Like a video that's up. You know, I used to be cool with Son, man. Like we fell out over a video called our I got no ill will towards him, but our women are like video game controllers, and he tried to say I try to bite his style or bite his, you know, just a bunch of mess. And oh my god, like that's gonna be another story for another day. But yeah, I'm familiar with him. He got some good content though. Shout out to him though.
Facts. JMO, you got anything to say, brother? Because it's like, again, and guess what, people? We do not hate women at all. There's been a lot of accusations about that. So, Tony, I want to ask you this. What is your response to people that say that, oh, you hate women, you're a misogynist, you only care about yourself? What is your response to that?
I'm supposed to be like that. I'm a damn red-blooded man. I'm supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be misogynist. Long as I'm not abusive, long as I'm not disrespectful, I'm a man, you know. I'm supposed to, you know, you're supposed to like sex. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be tough and masculine. I mean, it is what it is.
But my crazy thing is, but don't the Pookies and Ray Rays, the guys that get in trouble, that they beat on women, don't they? How can they say that we hate women, but we don't abuse them? We don't put our hands on them. We don't attack them. We don't call for violence against them. But the guys that they choose, they put their hands on them. Because I know a lot of girls, they used to be in abusive relationships. How can they say I hate women when I never put my hands on one? But the guys that they choose, they put their hands on them. So don't the guys that they choose, don't they hate women by that logic?
Supposedly so, you know, supposedly so. But you know how these bitches is. They like that pseudo masculinity, though. You know what I'm saying? Some that's gonna touch their heartstrings, and so they can have something to talk about with their girlfriends, their chick friends and shit. Something to complain about. You know what I mean? The old bell of the
Yeah.
ball, the bell of the ball ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
JMO, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with what old school Tony said. You know, it's basically to play the victim role just to get the attention on her because when she's mistreated, that gives her a discussion to talk about amongst her friends. So her friends can come together and her friends can console her and give her all the attention. Like, girl, you too, you. He ain't worth. I mean, I'm sorry, he don't know your worth, girl. Or you're too good of a person to be dealing with this guy. You know, and it feeds her ego, and she likes hearing things like that. It's like an ego boost. You know. But she keep going back to this guy so she can continue to get into it with this guy so she can go back to her friends and continue to get that ego boost, you know? He becomes the subject. He becomes this topic that she likes to discuss amongst her friends to have her friends chime in and have her friends surround her and tell her how much of a queen she is and to know her worth and all that bullshit, man. So that's my opinion on the topic.
Right. Hey, let me address this. Pardon me, fellas. Let me address Mars Law though.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you when did you fall out with Son though, Mars? When did you fall out with him? Cause see he yeah, I do remember you, bro. I remember you. I remember Tac-Man Killer 187. I remember y'all from Black Negro Ninja, the American Negro and stuff though. He fell out with a lot of his subscribers, bro. He fell out with Guy King, you know what I'm saying? He fell out with other YouTubers, man.
Yeah.
He don't
And
he don't like oh go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, I'll let you complete your thought, but I also have something to say about the guy. I ain't gonna say his name, but I
Oh no,
also
no,
got,
no. Oh no, go ahead though,
yeah,
bro. Cause I was just let me say this. Let me say this. Oh, he also used MGTOW to like get his channel on or whatever, and then he started like talking against, you know, MGTOW and stuff right there. But like I say, he got some good quality content, man. But it's just he kind of got that narcissistic personality, man. And you know what I mean? If me and fam can get, because I would have took the video down if he felt like I would have stole it from him. Like, you know what? We all use video game analogies though. So me equating women's women to video game controllers though, it's we all do that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro.
And plus, we all share similar experiences. That's just like me talking about racism, and then you turn around and talk about racism on your channel, and me coming to your channel saying, bro, you got that racism shit from my channel. But we both didn't experience racism. So it's a thing where it's like a common situation in which we both experience. So we both talk about it, and we both may use the same analogies and you know, like, it's not just him that goes through these things, that experience these things, that has his ideology and that's the thing. Like you said, like he has an ego. Like he definitely accused a lot of people of biting his style. When I discovered the red pill, like 2 years before I discovered his channel. So it was already talking about this shit basically before I even discovered his channel.
Yeah.
You know. So, but shout outs to him though, man. Like he, you know, I ain't got nothing bad to say about the dude, but I've noticed that, like watching his content, I noticed that he accused a lot of people of biting his style. When me personally, I've discovered the red pill like a couple of years before I even discovered his channel. I've been making my videos a couple of years before I discovered his channel as well. So,
yeah, facts. Mars though. Yeah, that Jammer Man video. That Jammer one video. I was trying to defend Negro Ninja, and I told him about Jammer one and stuff. Like, hey, bro, he trying to call you gay on the low and stuff. Negro Ninja, you might want to check him. He wanna accuse me of saying, oh man, you left a like on this video and this and that. And I said, no, I didn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was on your side the whole time. I mean, son used to throw shots at me and stuff, and I let it slide though because I got respect for fam though. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this though. I will admit this though. You got people saying the term Negro Highlanders in the Manosphere and stuff. The first person I've heard say that was Negro Ninja though. Like, you know how people walk around and they want to compete and want to challenge other men. You know, I've heard Negro Ninja say that first though. So okay, I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, people probably ain't biting your style though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say people bit that. You know, great minds think alike. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
that's a fact. Man. And then, can I ask you this question, old school? Can I ask you this question? How do you feel about the current state of the Manosphere and MGTOW? How do you feel about the current state?
The current state of Manosphere and MGTOW?
Correct.
Well, the Manosphere. I'm gonna always have love for the Manosphere. See, I represent the worldwide Manosphere, not just the Black Manosphere. So I've been in this space for a minute. So I've seen the growth and the development of the Manosphere and stuff. You know, so I'm gonna always have love for the Manosphere, but they let too many females infiltrate this space, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They let you. Yeah, man, and
I don't allow women on my platform. Just want to let you guys know that women are not allowed on my channel. That's how I run my channel. Yeah. No women are allowed because women can't really add no value to the conversation. So most of the time they're just going to agree. You know what I'm saying? And if people have channels, they can do what they want on their channel. But over here, I don't allow women on my channel.
Yeah, and shout out to Batman Beyond 6'4" because I watched this video. The reason why I subscribed to his channel and the first video I ever watched on his channel was the reason why he left the Manosphere, and that totally like connected with me as far as me leaving the Manosphere as well. It's like they care too much about women's opinion and they trying to come together with these women who don't give a fuck about us, you know. And I think Batman Beyond 6'4" touched on that topic pretty well. And Batman, just go into a little bit of detail about how you felt about that particular topic as far as leaving the Manosphere.
Yeah, man, because it's getting ridiculous, man. Like the manosphere was for men to talk about issues that you can't really talk about in public, at the job, in college, or any places, right? So the manosphere is a safe space for men to talk about these issues. But the problem is a lot of niggas get too comfortable and allow these bitches on. You know what I'm saying? Cynthia G, for example, she turned on the black manosphere. She used to support the black
Right.
manosphere, but guess what? She turned on them motherfuckers. So it's like these niggas are idiots. I don't allow bitches on my platform. I don't. What are they gonna add to the conversation?
Mm-hmm.
All they're gonna do is just agree and agree and agree, but their actions are gonna show opposite. So I'm not gonna fall for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. Women should not be in the manosphere. I mean, and I can't really control other people's channels, but over here on my platform, no women are allowed on my platform. Point blank, period.
Yeah. Especially like, during live streams and they giving them like moderator wrenches and all that stuff and letting them talk over men and scream and shout and oh my God. Like I've seen a lot of goofiness in this space, bro. A lot of
Right.
goofiness in the manosphere.
And what
Particularly
pisses me,
the black manosphere.
yeah, a lot of the black men in the black manosphere, they're beta males, they're simps. Some of them are not really red pill because it's like, why are you allowing these hoes on your platform? Like, why?
Right.
You know
And
what I'm
also
saying?
with the women that make the content too, like you have a bunch of simps that go into their channels and donate like hundreds of dollars. When you have men that's on the same that's in the same community that's been doing this shit for years, don't get a dollar.
Yes. Yes.
You know? How y'all feel about that, bro?
Yeah, they got bitches. They're sending bitches super chats and shit saying, "Love your content, you're great." But I'm like, yo, you have another dude that's been saying this shit for a long time. You don't give him no support. So again, it all comes back to the female. And most of those guys in the black manosphere, they're not even red pilled in the first place. They're purple pilled. They're simps. They care about what these hoes think. Me personally, I don't give a fuck if all the women in the world hate me. I don't give a damn. One thing that I will not do is sell out my brothers, sell out this space for these hoes as validation. I don't care about female validation. I've said on this live stream, women should vote. We need to take away welfare. We need to enact Sharia's law. We need to get rid of Title IX. I've said that shit live, and I'll say that on national television. I won't give a fuck if I get hated. This is the reality that we're in. Men and women cannot come together anymore. It's either the women will have to sacrifice and understand that the man's the leader, or the man is going to be a bitch and just let women lead. And guess what, gentlemen? Men have letting women lead, and look at where it got us now.
Yeah, man.
Look where it got us now. It's ridiculous. And people accuse me of hating women when that's not true. I'm just calling shit out for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And the thing is, the black community need men like us, but at the same time, we've been exiled. We've been kicked out of the black community. We've been told how useless we are and how unimportant we are. But men like us, we can really elevate the black society. But like I said, we get. No, I'm just saying, but we get. Go ahead.
It's real quick. We didn't get kicked out of the black community. It's more of I personally left. And honestly, I wasn't really into no black community anyway, to be honest with you guys. I was never in no black community. I just do me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not part of no community. I just do me, you know what I'm saying? I just believe in valuing myself, doing things I want to do, and just living the best life possible. I was never part of no black community. Never.
Hey, shout out to you, Batman Beyond 64. I might have worded that wrong, but
you're fine.
Yeah,
you're fine, man.
Me personally, like I was never truly accepted, and as far as me, like so, I'm dealing with a bunch of people who want to come together and want to have this brotherhood, but at the same time, they'll build you up just to lay you down. They'll build the black community will build you up just to lay you down. If you get too, they don't want to see you get too far ahead. You know, they want to keep you stagnant. They don't want to see you progress, But yet, when you're at your lowest, they always try to build you up. Like, bro, you can do it, bro. You can get on the next level. But when you go on the next level, they fear that you're gonna get too far ahead of them, so they want to shoot you back down a few pegs. So, yeah.
And by the way, everybody, subscribe to JMO 1000's channel. He has really good content. He keeps it real. You know, he says what's on his mind, what's on his heart. So definitely subscribe to his channel, and definitely subscribe to MGTOW and Old School Tony Carter's channel. So yeah, Tony, it's like the Manosphere is a joke right now. And again, it all falls back to what these dudes like. They care about what bitches think. You know what I'm saying? And Tony, what is your advice to young guys? Because go ahead, Tony.
Not to cut you off, but speaking on the Manosphere, see, with the Black Manosphere, they kind of got like some type of, they still got like some blue pill, purple pillish ways about them. But see, about them though, they'll teach you about like tech and trades and getting a skill and camaraderie and stuff like that though. So basically, I look at it like this though: chew the meat and spit out the bones when it comes to the Black Manosphere. That's why I would never fully like turn on the Manosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still learn like, you know, life lessons from them. You know what I'm saying? But just when it comes to like the bitches, you know, you really can't take most of them serious. You know what I'm saying? But like chew the meat and spit out the bones. But I digress though.
Facts, man. You're right, man. They definitely, and there's some good things about it. I don't agree with them allowing women on the panels, right? Because it's like I just don't get it, man. Like these chicks, most of these chicks don't even give a fuck about you. So why are you giving them a platform? And guess what? They're getting all this money. And I laugh at the guys that donate to these bitches, bro. I'm like, bro, those hoes would not help you when you're in need. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the thing is, they're just repeating everything that the men been saying for all these years. The only thing that women are doing is getting on these platforms and creating these channels and repeating the same shit that me and you been saying for all these years. And men like me and you, we can't get a dime from these same men that's fucking breaking the bag for these bitches who only repeating the same shit. They're not saying nothing innovative, nothing new, or talking about how things can change. No, they're just saying the same shit. That's it.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that most of those chicks, they advocate for state marriage. Like they advocate for marriage. And I'm like, of course, you see, guys are so stupid. Of course these hoes are gonna say, yeah, I'm for marriage because it benefits them. You know what I'm saying? So I remember they were having an argument over the shit about marriage and stuff because the guys on the sounds like, well, this is, you see, a lot of the women were calling those guys like scared, saying they're bitter because they don't have a girl in their life. I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna put my heart and my trust in you to be faithful. I don't trust at all. Like, I don't trust. I'll say this to you guys. I don't trust no one. Period. I don't have high expectations for women in America. I don't. Women in general, I don't have high expectations because I know that they're gonna break that trust. We know how women are. That's just the reality. But the fucked up part is I get called for hated women for calling shit for what it is. Most of these women are not loyal. They don't give a fuck about you. I just wish that guys would get it. They don't care about you. They will leave you for dead if it means to survive. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is it all of them? No, but it's the majority. I laugh at a lot of dudes hoping to find a good chick. Guess what, motherfucker? You got a chick, she's acting all good now. But guess what? You got to hope that she stays good for the next 20 years.
Right.
And I also have a couple more questions for old school Tony. And like, again, I don't like saying any names, but in a lot of the first half of the live stream, you remind me of this guy that I used to watch a long time ago before I even discovered the red pill. His name was Sotomayor. But yeah, so yeah. I don't like saying no names, but I used to watch this guy a lot, like before I even discovered the red pill. So what's your take on him? Are you familiar with him, or have you ever been like a listener or a watcher of his content?
Oh yeah, he was the one who inspired me to get on YouTube and start doing like, you know, red pill content. You know what I'm saying? I was inspired by, like, you know what I'm saying, like Tommy Sotomayor with you know, and the Hodge twins and Spoken Reasons and stuff, and it was like all wrapped into one. So yeah, I used to watch Sotomayor a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like especially around 2013 to 2016. Like yeah. Shout out to him though. You know the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I really appreciate what Tommy Sotomayor does is, and one thing I like about Tommy Sotomayor is he's just like what we said, JMO, like, don't follow me, be your own person. I'm not a leader. I'm not like a guy that leads a group. That's not what I am. I'm an individual, and all of you guys are individuals. Lead your own path. Don't look for a leader don't look up to no other man. Don't. You can take advice from somebody, but don't look up to nobody. Don't be a fan of another man. You know what I'm saying? Learn the knowledge, apply it, and just make your move, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that whole be a leader shit. That's not what I am. I'm not trying to create a cult. That's not what I do. This is kind of like a shout out to the baseball. This is kind of like a fellowship. This is basically like a community of brothers that want to talk about solutions. You know what I mean? And I don't mind brothers coming on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put the link out there if they choose to talk. And guess what? If you choose not to come on the panel, that's totally fine. It's your choice. But just know that if you want to speak out, you have a voice here. And you're here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that comes. We're not here for the money. We don't give a shit about that. We just want to help men understand that they have value. We're not giving men no hope. That's not what we're doing. We're just letting guys know that, hey, listen, brother, you don't need a bitch to validate your life. You don't need one. You can live life without them. Guess what? Women need us more than we need them. Why do you think all these bitches making New York Times articles say, where have all the good men gone? It's just like we have the power already, gentlemen. The problem is a lot of men relinquish it to the female. A lot of guys could have been the next president. A lot of guys could have been the next rock star, the next artist or whatever. But guess what? They chose to sacrifice their dream for a bitch. Because like I said, when you're in a relationship or a marriage with a female, you're going to be the one that's going to sacrifice. Are you willing to sacrifice your hopes and your dreams for the female? A lot of guys do, because that's what society deems what a good man is. Society deems a good man that sacrifices his dreams, his likes for a woman's happiness. We've been conditioned to believe that.
Facts. And can I ask you another question, old school Tony, if you don't mind?
No, of course. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so let me ask you this question: how do you feel about the black? Are you familiar with the black pill?
Yeah, me and Batman, and shout out to Jarrell Kim. We talked about that, man. Like, yeah, the black pill how it is now wasn't the same black pill when I started. You know what I'm saying? When I came across it, because the original black pill, if I'm not mistaken, was about live and let die, be like Sigma, be intro to yourself, invest your money, don't give your money to these single mothers and pro blacks and whatever, and it's about like it's about a understanding. So it was kind of like a little bit deeper than the red pill. Then all of a sudden it metamorphed into like we gonna die anyway, so why are we gonna be here? They don't like me, so I might as well take myself out the game. And it became like suicidal type, dark type shit, and that's not it's not black pill in its purest form. So me, I kind of like I'm totally against the new wave of black pillers. Like, I mean, shout out to them if that's what they're about. Yeah. But I'm not with that self-inflicted bullshit.
Right. And I want to add to that, and shout out to the base Pluto, because he created the white pill, the base pill, right? The base Pluto, he believes in the black pill too. But the problem is, and he'll tell you this, guys, for himself, he was on this panel. Some black pillars are just lazy, and the problem is that they only want to do stuff in validation of getting women. Most of them, and believe it or not, gentlemen, and I'm not saying all black pillars, and if it doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking about you, but most black pillars, they desire a relationship. They desire a relationship. Now I believe in the black pill in forms of looks. That is mostly about looks, money, and status. Like you can't change your looks. You
Yeah,
see, I look at the black pill as like there's some shit that you just cannot change. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and unfortunately, Renegade won. You know, but that's my brother. You know, he took it. He took the black pill too seriously. So he felt like life was really worth living, and I disagree with him on that. But again, it was his choice. You know what I mean? He has a lot of wisdom, but unfortunately, the black. I'm not saying he's really not the black pill, but he just because of that, he took it so deep that he felt like life was not worth living. If that makes sense.
Can I add on to that? Yes. Can I add on to that though?
Go ahead.
See, Renegade One had a conversation with the creator of the black pill, some black guy from England, top dollar black pill gangster. Subscribe to him if you really want to know what black pill truly is. Top dollar black pill gangster and Hardcore Tito, one of my mentor. Those two guys, especially Top Dollar Black Pill Gangster, he's the creator of Black Pill. He would actually tell you what Black Pill is about. And he even did a video and said, you know what I'm saying, Renegade spoke to him about what's going on with him or whatnot. And Top Dollar had pretty much said that Renegade wasn't really a good representation of what the Black Pill really is. He's not really Black Pill. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
Yeah. And I probably tell everybody this, but me and Renegade had a falling out. He cut me off because he wanted to go to a hotel and make some content about some stuff, but I wasn't really, with that. He wanted to go off grid and stuff and just like, just build a community around dudes. And my thing is that I'm not really with that, you know what I mean? So he kind of cut me off. And I still have respect for him. We still talk even before he passed. But, he just like, I think you do have a point there, Tony. I think the black pill wasn't really like represented, like, and he has a lot of following. He's really respected the Manosphere. He's very smart. He said a lot of good things, and we're not going to agree on everything, right? But I just felt like he took it too deep, if that makes sense. Oh, there's no hope. I mean, I really don't believe in hope in relationships, but that doesn't mean that you cannot improve your life. You know what I'm saying? You can learn to trade, invest your money, and I'm not saying that money will make you happy either. But the point is that you can still live a good quality life, even though it all seems like the world's against you. We all know that, but you can still live a life, man. You know what I'm saying? You can still live,
yeah,
enjoy yourself.
And how I feel about the whole thing is, when I just first discovered the red pill and MGTOW and all that, before it got diluted and infiltrated and hijacked. But and no shade. I think I started to notice a change as soon as like incels started hijacking the movement. First it was the incels that hijacked it, and then it was the dating coach that came along and hijacked it. As soon as the incels started to like make content and things like that, and then the dating coaches came and started to hijack the movement. So that's when I started to notice that the red pill was no longer what it used to be. Because understand this, like when I first discovered the red pill, it was full of men who had been in relationships before, that had dealt with women before. A lot of the content creators now in the red pill community, they never even dated a female. So of course the message has been diluted to like look, money, and status. But at first, you had a bunch of men who had experienced relationships, that had experienced female nature firsthand.
mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, People's
Yeah, man.
Republic though, a community of dudes will always be infiltrated. Yeah, that's facts though. No matter
It's
what,
like politics.
Black Pill got diluted. Yep, your Black Pill got diluted, Red Pill got diluted, MGTOW got diluted, the Manosphere got diluted. Yeah, that's facts though. People's Republic though. That's why you gotta know your core self. You gotta know your core self, know who you are. Like me, I'm a Red Pill, MGTOW, Sigma, introverted man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you are as a person, though. Everything, hell, the church got diluted, politics got diluted, everything's gonna get diluted. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, Jack Nickelback. Black pill is full of incels. Red pill is full of incels and denial. Damn.
Yeah, that's when I started to notice the switch. That's when I started noticing the switch because, like I said earlier about the topic, it was a bunch of men who basically got burnt by females, and instead of going years and making the same mistakes, I had to re-educate myself, and that's when I discovered the red. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call coming in. I apologize, but yeah, that's like when I first discovered the red pill. It was full of men that's been burnt by females, basically. Like we been cheated on, lied to, and told all this bullshit about females. And when we discovered the red pill, it's a bunch of other men that's been lied to about how females are, how they're not these sweet little innocent angels. They're actually they actually will cheat on you quicker than any man would cheat on a woman. Like, women actually cheat first, but their ways are subtle. They do subtle things, you know. That's why women don't consider. Oh, go ahead.
I've been trying to tell dudes like, yo, and I'm gonna say this again: American women are just not good people. Women overseas, they do some crazy shit too, but the difference is that at least they know how to present themselves better than the women here. So, like I said again, American women, they're just not good people. They're not good people, gentlemen. Most of them are not.
That's a fact.
It's just like, look at the shit that they do. Like, you can't make this shit up. It's just like, and women will not understand, and I do not expect them to understand. But society, at least, they got to acknowledge that, like, women do a lot of fucked up shit. Do men do shit too? Yes. But at the end of the day, women choose the guys that they want to sleep with.
Facts.
Shout out to Base Pluto. Shout out to Base Pluto because he like one of the last realist black pillars, in the modern era. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that guy, man.
Yeah, and the topic that he's doing right now, women make men feel bad on purpose. Because I told him on the chat, I was like, bro, that'd be a good topic for you to do. So he wrote it down. So I'm definitely gonna check that. And so what we're gonna do is, because I know everybody wants to, because Pluto's live right now. Shout out to that brother. I'm definitely gonna get on, after this. So any last words, Tony, before we end this? I really appreciate you coming on, brother.
No problem, man. We're gonna have to do this again sometime soon.
Oh hell yeah, man! Buy those headphones, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy them headphones. I brought I just got those bands. She was telling me, the resistant bands and stuff. I'll be listening to you, man. I just brought those bands. They just arrived yesterday, So
yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now is. Yeah, J-Mo, your last words, because what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the link to Pluto's live stream right now, so y'all can get on that, because he's gonna talk about some real shit.
Are we gonna be able to join the panel, or
no, it's not, because when he does Basing Unchained, it's only him. J-Mo, any last words before we end this?
Stay single, stay focused, save money, and travel.
All right, fellas, I really appreciate you all coming on. And again, subscribe to Old School Tony Carter's channel, JMO's channel. Old School Tony Carter's channel is in the description box for the live stream. J MGTOW's as well. So I'm gonna put Pluto's link in the chat for the live stream. Go check it out right now. I'm gonna head over there. So I really appreciate y'all coming. Yeah, and as always, take it easy. God bless y'all, and peace.